Hi, my name is Joey Hess, and for my personal project, I am doing the Throwers 10 exercise program. And the first workout is called the Diagonal Pattern D2 Extension. And that's when you start with your arm up here, and then pull it across your body and put it in your opposite pocket. You want to lead with your thumb and go down into your opposite pocket. You want to do that 10 times. Hold it for 2 seconds each time. And you want to go slow. You want to go down and back in a controlled motion. The next exercise is called the Diagonal Pattern D2 Flexion, where you start with your dominant hand in your opposite pocket and you bring it up to a throwing motion. You want to do that slowly and controlled. And you want to do that 10 times, hold for 2 seconds. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called the external rotation at 0 degrees abduction. You want to start with the arm that you're doing the exercise with, across your body like this. And you elbow in, and you want to keep your elbow in the same place, and you also want to put your thumb on top of the band, and you want to bring your arm across your body to the other side. And this is how it's done. The next exercise is called the internal rotation at 0 degrees of abduction. You want to start with your elbow in, and you want to bring your arm across your body to the opposite pocket side. You want to keep your thumb on top of the tubing also, on top of the handle. And that's how it's done. The exercise is called external rotation at 90 degrees abduction. You want to keep your elbow out right here, and you want to pull up like you're going to throw a baseball. And then you're going to go down slowly and controlled. You want to keep your thumb on the top part of the handle, and you want to go slowly, controlled. You want to hold for 2 seconds, and then go down slowly, and you want to do that 10 times. That's how it's done. The next exercise is called the internal rotation at 90 degrees abduction. You want to start with your elbow out to the side like you're going to throw a baseball. And then you want to go down. Try not to move your elbow at all. You want to go down like you're throwing a baseball. And then you want to go back up slowly and controlled. You want to hold it at the bottom for 2 seconds. You want to do that 10 times again. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called the shoulder abduction to 90 degrees. You want to start with your arm down at your side. And you want to bring your arm up to parallel to the ground. And then you want to hold that for 2 seconds, go down slowly and controlled. You want to do that 10 times. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called the scaption internal rotation. You want to start with your arm to your side. You want to bring it up at a 30-degree angle, and you want to have it parallel to the ground too. Don't have your elbow bending. You want to hold it for 2 seconds and then bring it down slowly and controlled. You want to do that. You want to do that 10 times. your thumb on the top. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called the prone horizontal abduction. First you want to lie on a table, and then you want to put your arm down to the side, and you want to bring your arm up and have it parallel to the ground, hold for 2 seconds, and you want to go back down slowly and controlled. You want to do that 10 times, and you want to keep your thumb on the top of the weight. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called the prone horizontal abduction. Full external rotation, 100-degree abduction. First you want to start laying on the table again. Then you want to put your arm down to the side, and you want to bring it up to a 30-degree angle, hold it for 2 seconds, go back down slowly and controlled, and you want to do that 10 times. You also want to keep your thumb on the top of the weight, and that's how it's done. The next exercise is called press-ups. You want to start by sitting on a table, put your arms flat on the table, and you want to pick yourself up and then put yourself down. And you want to pick yourself up, hold for 2 seconds, and then go back down slowly and controlled. You're going to do that 10 times. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called prone rowing. You want to start by lying on the table. And you want to have your arm out towards the ground. And you want to bring your arm up to a 90-degree angle. You want to hold it for 2 seconds and go back down slowly and controlled. You're going to do that 10 times. You're going to keep your thumb on the top of the weight. And that's how it's done. The next exercise are push-ups. You want to have your hands in a diamond position, but you want to spread them farther apart underneath your shoulders. And you want to go up, hold it for 2 seconds, go back down slow, and then go back up. Do that 10 times. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called elbow flexion. You want to start with your arm to your side. You want to have the weight palm up, weight towards the wall. And you want to bring it up, keep your elbow in, don't move your elbow. Bring it up to your shoulder, and then go back down. Hold it up at your shoulder for 2 seconds. Do that 10 times. Go back down slowly. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called elbow extension abduction. First you want to put your arm straight up and then bend it. You want to have this hand up at the elbow and hold your elbow so it doesn't move. You want to straighten this arm, and then you want to go back down. You want to hold it for 2 seconds while it's straightened, and then you want to go back down slowly and controlled. You're going to do that 10 times. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called wrist extension. You want to start with your arm on a table. You want to have your wrist down towards facing the ground, and you want to bring it up, roll up, and then roll back down. You want to roll back up, hold it for 2 seconds, go back down slowly, and you want to do that 10 times. And that's how it's done. The next exercise is called wrist flexion. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to keep your arm on a table, and then you're going to have your wrist bent towards the ground. So your knuckles are going to be facing the ground, parallel. And then you're going to roll your wrist up, and then you're going to roll it back down. When you roll it up, you want to stay up here for 2 seconds, and then go back down slowly and controlled, and do that 10 times. And that's how it's done. Next exercise is called wrist supination. You're going to start with your arm on a table. You're going to hold the weight by the bottom. You're going to start with your palm up, and then you're going to roll to palm down, and you're going to roll to palm up. You're going to hold it for 2 seconds at palm down. You're going to go back 2 seconds, do that 10 times, and that's how it's done. The next exercise is called wrist pronation. You want to start with your arm on the table. You want to start with palm down, hold the weight by the bottom of the weight, and then you want to roll up, and then you want to roll back down. You want to hold for 2 seconds down, you want to hold for 2 seconds up. You want to do that 10 times. And that's how it's done. And that concludes the Throwers 10 exercise program. Thank you.